Hello and welcome to Art Tips Hub, where we look at an art tip every day. Thank you and welcome. If you're new here, please like and subscribe to my channel. We're also going to share other videos and look at the other videos that I've shared. So this video, we are going to continue what we had looked at in terms of lists in R. We had looked at how to create a list using the list function. We had looked at how to access elements by the name, so like my list, age, my list, grades using the $sign. We had also created another list where we saw that lists can hold data types of different formats within R, which is very unlike vectors, very unlike the previous types of data types that we had looked at. So we can also look at how to access elements using indexes. So for example, in my list 2, we can access using the double square brackets. We want to access the second element. If we enter this, we see it's 543, which is the elements that are within part 2. So that's how to easily access elements within the index. What happens if we use an index that does not exist? Let's say 4. You see it says error in my list, the subscript is out of bounds, which means we cannot access an element that does not exist, because we only have 3 elements, 1, 2, and 3. That's how we are only able to access these 3 elements. If not, R will give you an error, which helps because you'll be able to debug and figure out what the problem is. What if we want to add an element within the list? So we can say my list 2, and then we say that we are adding a new element called we can say status, and then we can add 3 values. We say pass, fail, pass, and then enter. So when we pull that up, we see that we've added the new element within the list. We can also try and remove elements within the list by first of all indexing my list, what we want to remove. So my list, and then you can either index as part 1 using the name, or you can index it using the third, let's say the third, and then we say we replace it with null. So null means nothing, so we are removing the element using the null. And when we look at my list 2 now, we see that it now has only 3 elements, which means that the third element from the previous format of the previous version of the list was removed. So we've seen how to create lists, we've seen how to access elements within the list, either using the name or the index. We've also seen how to add an element within the list, and we've seen how to remove elements within the list. I think that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and also look at my other videos. Bye bye and happy coding.